Okay, Shalom. I want to start giving all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And I went over this earlier, but something said, you know what? Go over Colossians chapter 2, verse 16 through 17, because we got some precepts which is meat to add on to what things that a lot of people don't understand it. And just in case if I forgot, because I never want to forget this, all praises due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakar Kadash. I respect and charity to all you brothers out there laying your life down on the front line, okay, and Agora, okay? So let's get into it. Colossians 2, verse 16 and 17. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink. Okay? Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of an holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Yahweh Shah, of Christ. So let's give you some precepts so we can get the real understanding of that. Okay, so let's go to Hebrews 7:19. Hebrews 7:19. Hebrews 7:19. And it says, Hebrews 7:19, for the law made nothing perfect. Does that mean you don't follow the law? Pay attention. For the law made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of a better hope did. What was that better hope? Let's see. Where was I at? My bad. It says, for verse 19, for the Lord made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of for the Lord made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of a better hope did. What's that better hope? By that which we draw near unto the Most High. Okay? Now, let's go to Romans 3:20. I touched on that because at first I said, when I read that, is that we in captivity. The Lord knew that we was going to break these laws, statutes, commandments. So he gave us a punishment and we in captivity. There's no way that we can be in captivity and keep these laws 100%. That's why I said we are rehearsing in righteous acts. There's no camp that's keeping no law 100%. Okay? But the main thing is that you that's boasting in the law, you should be boasting in having faith, because Yahweh Shah is faith. And let's prove that. This is Romans 3:20. It says, Romans 3:20. It says, therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight. What? Wait a minute. I thought you're supposed to keep that law. Okay, yes you are. But he knew that you were going to fall short in keeping that law. So he gave you something better, much better. Supersedes the law. Faith. And that faith is Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah's name should also be faith too. You know? Then it says, but now the righteousness of the Most High, but the righteousness of the Most High without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of the Most High, which is by faith of Yahweh Shah, who you call Jesus Christ, unto all and upon all them that believe. For there is no difference. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. or have sinned. So now they're going to say, see, we don't have to keep the law. Okay, because they didn't pay attention to this. Read it again. Being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Yahushua. Okay? So we see that, right? Now, let's go to Ephesians 2 and 8. Ephesians 2 and 8. Ephesians 2 and 8. Now check this out. For Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace are ye saved. For by grace are you saved through faith. Read it again nice and slow. Does that mean to erase the law? No. But it means that you're going to fall short certain times in keeping that law. And the Lord knew that you niggas was imperfect because he made you. Okay? And the only one that bring you back into his grace is through faith in his son, who you have not seen. Read it again. This is Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God. Okay? Not of the works, lest any man should boast. Okay? Lest any man should boast. Okay? For we are his workmanship, created in Yahushua unto good works, which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them. And that should let you know that everything is predestined. You ain't doing your own thing. Verse 11. Wherefore remember that you bring in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands. That at the time you were without Yahushua. So that's why you was uncircumcised. Spiritually talking about uncircumcised, not fleshly talking uncircumcised. Okay, but that's spiritually talking. You was uncircumcised, meaning uncircumcised into not knowing the laws. Okay, not knowing about Yahushua, who you even call Christ. Okay, but when you came into knowing Christ, you are circumcised. Okay, read it again. It says, wherefore remember that you, being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by which is called the circumcision in the flesh by hands, that at the time you were without Christ, Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of the promise, having no hope, and without God in the world. But now in Yahushua we, who sometimes were far off, are made near by the blood of Yahushua. For he is our peace, who have made both one, and have broken down the middle wall, a partition between us, having abolished in the flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself of twain one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto God in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were near. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. What? Read that again. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Okay? Give me quick precept. That's a good one, man. And for through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Give me John 10 and 19. John 10:19. Therefore was the division, therefore again among the Jews for those sayings. And many of them said, He have a devil, and is made. Why hear you him? Let's start at 17, because I want to get to the point. Therefore does my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it again. No man take it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. Here it is. Now let's go to 1 Corinthians 12 and 13. First Corinthians 12 and 13. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, Because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, Because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now have the God set the members of every one of them in the body as it had pleased them. And if they were all one member, where were the body? Okay, that's it on that. Okay, so you getting the gist of this? Now let's close it out with Hebrews 7 and 7. Hebrews 7 and 7. Here it is, Hebrews 7, verse 7. And without all contradiction, the less is blessed of the better. Read it again. And without all contradiction, the less is blessed of the better. Okay? So, that's that, you know? Shalom.